So, who are you? Just so who are you?
Fly me to the moon. Fly me to the moon. Fly
Graham, do you think you could rank my apologies as a special guest? Here.
Yes. Where am I looking? Send it in my DMs, I can read over it.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good, darling.
I read it in my voice, and you can spot inconsistencies and bad areas. No, seriously, that's what we use in like debate and whatnot to see where we're wrong.
Oh.
To hear someone
I'm
else
running out of
say what
time.
you're
Just
saying.
give me a second.
Okay, Hamilton, Jesus Christ.
I'm running out of time. Running out of time.
You're off beat, but okay, yeah. Get this guy.
Staff docs, new stream timeline. There we go.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. Now we're live. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Yukiato, and this is Katsumoto, and we are the interviewers for the Ametropolis papers. Want to introduce yourself, Katsu?
Hello, everyone. I am Katsu. I am the head interviewer for today. And today, for our first special guest, we have the Wizard USA from Hark. Hark, Wizard, how are you doing today? Hey, how was your day too?
Harkmen. It's been good. It's been good. How about y'all?
Oh, it's been great. Everyone's been doing what we've needed to do. Our news has been going amazing. So do you want to share a little bit about, what Hark is and, who you guys are?
What Harkmen is we are a corporate mercenary group. We dabble in data compiling, we dabble in security, surveillance, espionage, black ops, maybe a little bit of assassinations and hits and stuff like that. We'll basically do anything for the right payment. Um, yeah, that's basically it. If you want to become a client of the Harkman Specification Company, then yeah, hit us up on day 3. Today we had a fantastic day. We had a wonderful day. We're almost done with the Great Harkman Pyramid. We are almost completed one of our jobs. And things are looking very, very good for the Harkman Company.
Oh, that sounds absolutely amazing. Have you guys interacted with any of the other nations so far? I know you guys are mercenaries. I don't want to break any client confidentiality, but has anyone come up to you yet?
Now, people have come up to me. I'm not going to say who, as I think that would break the whole secrecy of, our business. I will say, this is public enough information. We've been working with New Miami. We live right next to them to help defend their town from potential invaders, intruders, terrorists, anything of the sort. And we have today done some very good work at taking out a potential terrorist and just keeping New Miami safe from the bad guys. The bad guys.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's always bad guys, and
Hello?
that's Shot Puns joining the PC. Everyone,
That's not.
W.
No, the VC crashed. Anyway,
Please.
If if you had an official mascot, what do you think would be your mascot for your nation
An
or
official
your
mascot for my
organization?
nation?
Mm.
That's a good question. I mean, in my trailer, there's the Harkman soy jack. Maybe that. We have the logo of like the guy getting his head pierced. We have our official seal, the F Air F Water seal. I would probably say like, oh man, I don't know. I guess I'm this mascot.
Hey, that's like one good way to think about it. The
I'm the
best mascot,
mascot.
yeah. You know, if we're gonna end this here. Do you have any closing remarks? I know about the deaths of the infected that happened today. We'll be speaking more about that later on in another interview. But is there anything you want to finish off with?
Oh, look, that was we get paid to do literally anything. So that is the draw of our company. We will go do anything that anybody asks us to do as long as they pay it. So who am I to say no to someone who needs our help? It would be it would be a bad look for us to go and say, "Oh, we'll do anything for money. We'll do anything for money." And then when somebody asks us to do something that might be seen as a little confusing, and we say no, well, that's not going to look good for our company. We will do literally anything you want us to do if you pay for it. And we're not going to shy away at fighting. Especially fighting that has to be done. It has to be done.
I absolutely understand, and we appreciate you for coming. Me and
course.
Kyoto and the entire Ametropolis news appreciate you so much. I hand it over to Kyoto as the camera person and live streaming. We're gonna take a little ad break here, and we'll come back with our next interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. This was awesome. Oh, I wasn't supposed to fly.
Saw you at the wedding like I knew that I would. Your hair was shining just the way that you planned it would. Got to the part where I drift through the scene, glass in my hand and the world in between. Nobody knew you back then like me. I want more than I ever had before. I'm drunk on a beach and I'm burning endlessly. Tried to move on, still the silence held on. Hands in my pockets, just watching it fade. Back in her nights, she asked for a song. Strobe lights pop, full-fledged summer bomb. Broken footsteps on the floor. Pick myself up and carry on. 'Cause something's waiting for me, and I won't let them write my soul. Keep my direction, and soon I'll return to gold. I'm a king without a throne, a heart without a home. Just cause that I've been dealt in life. I'm walking all alone, but my hope will never die. But my hope will never die.
Hello, and we are back. I hope you guys love the ad break. I think that was really good. I think, oh my goodness, that frog ad, wasn't that really interesting right there? Would you say, Katsu?
I love frogs, man. What can I say? Frogs are literally just the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
What reptiles, right? I don't want to get it
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. MLG compilation for our news. That is crazy, Galaxy. That is, you know what? But it's all good. Anyways, this brings us to our next section here. So today we have someone who's magical. You know, one of the protectors of the moons, right? Is that what we heard, Katsu?
Yeah. We have Maya. Apologies here on
Oh wait, yeah, Maya,
on
my
a
bad.
call. Oh,
She's
on
also
a
magical
call.
too. Yes,
She
on
she
call.
couldn't make
Yes.
it into the server, but I put a diamond armor stand over there. Yeah,
Yeah,
same thing.
because yeah. So Maya's
Yeah.
I wish we had a Ouija board. I think that'd be really funny. But you know what? It's okay. Maya's in call with us. So yeah, Maya, how are you doing today?
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, we could hear you.
Okay,
you
cool.
understand?
Hi guys. Thanks for having me.
So, just tell us a little bit about yourself, your group, what your plans are for this event.
Yeah, so any viewers who haven't watched me, I'm Maya, last name Apologies. I lead Tachyon. We're living in the northeast crater, the Polo crater, if you will. And we've got kind of all the land to the side of the lake. That's where Tachyon is.
That's cool. Um, you know, what do you say your biggest strength as a nation is so far? What do you guys do the best at?
Definitely, I mean, we've got some pretty good numbers, but it's not too hard to get a decent amount of numbers living in your town. I think really our strength comes from our mission, which is, we have a pretty large amount of flourishing businesses. We're opening more every day. We had a bunny cafe open up right before the end of the day today, and that was really awesome to see. We also have the arts district, the Salinas Quarter. We broke ground on that today. We've got circus tents going up. There's going to be an amphitheater back there. Anything pertaining to the arts, we have an entire neighborhood designated for it.
Oh, that sounds like a vibe. That would be super cool to go, and we would love to come and record some of the shows or whatever people have going on there. That would be really
Yeah.
nice. We've a lot of nations so far have said they're all for peace, and we'll see how that goes. And I know you guys are a peaceful nation as well. Could you tell us how you would keep and maintain this peace in your nation?
So I think my mission isn't based so much around peace as it is my people. I'm thinking about the people that live in Tachyon with everything I do. I'm thinking
Mm.
about their safety, their security, their well-being. And I think we kind of keep to ourselves. We're not really out there antagonizing people, but we're also not out there joining these giant moon-wide alliances that people are making. That doesn't really interest me. I feel like that's setting yourself up for failure if you're joining 20 other people. 20 people aren't always going to be on the same page. So I keep it very centered around my people and what they want and what's in their best interest.
I think that
That's
yeah,
fair goal.
I think that makes pretty much a lot of sense, honestly, if you think about it. I mean, like, why like focus on other people's nations when you really should be focusing on that one particular organization that you own, you know? Doesn't make sense for the most
Exactly.
part. Hmm.
So do you plan on keeping that vision in the future, or have you spoken with or plan on speaking with other nations?
Yeah, I mean, I plan on keeping that going forward. It's not like we're a closed off group or anything like that. We encourage people to come visit all the time. We'd love to have anyone come visit, see the shops, see what's going on, maybe get a nice little tour. We got some beautiful landscape around us. Um, but I mean, at the same time, we have great relations with our neighbors over in Noctrum. They're all wonderful people. We get along great. They've been over a few times to chat. Today, I had the honor of talking to Sadney from the Cryo Keepers, and I tell you what, like, there's a lot there between Sadney and I that I think could be explored
That sounds great. Yeah,
politically and romantically. I need to add, politically, yes, we are allies with the Cryo Keepers. I will say right here on the air, on the record, that I am romantically pursuing Sadney of the Cryo Keepers. Sadney of the Cryo Keepers, if you're hearing this, that's you.
Does that mean that you guys are gonna do like a wedding or anything like that, or like any events in your
Oh,
nation? Or like,
I'm
is
not
that?
trying to move that fast, Kyoto. Hold on.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Taking things slow. I'm taking things slow.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
got people to focus on, but I'd
Yep.
like I'd
Yep.
like her to be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. If it does happen, hit us up. We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think that's about it for the amount of time that we have. I know you're busy. Is there any closing remarks you would like to say?
Yeah, just keep an eye out. Tachyon is going to be hosting our first ever night market next weekend. Time and date will be determined. We'll have some flyers that go out, but keep an eye out. Keep your schedules clear. We're going to be hosting the night market.
Oh wow.
Sounds great. Yeah, we'll definitely be there.
Yeah, no, that sounds
Um,
amazing.
yeah, my apologies, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
hope to see you on day 3 next week.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Bye.
will be
Bye.
back in a little bit. We will
So,
next up is Kiaro.
I believe it would be the Magical Girls, right? Yes, it would
Yep.
be. Yep. Okay. So I believe our first Magical Girl of this show is finally pulling up. I think that's great. You know, They have been defenders of the light, protectors of the truth. You know, they're like just a great people, great group. So let's see what they have to say. I mean, they're just great people overall. What do you think?
Dude, I've lived with the Magical Girls for day one, day two.
Yeah.
Hey, our little news headquarters is pretty much 99% Deep Slate. Thank you, Blue. They've been so generous to donate Deep Slate to
Yes,
help
yes.
us,
Thank you
and
for the
also
help.
look at that Blue's pull it up.
Oh yes, there we go. All right, okay.
They've been so generous, and we've been also helping them out too, which is great. And we have one of the Magical Girls right there. If
Oh,
she wants to pull
there
up
they
on the
are. Oh
carpet,
my
look at
goodness.
yeah.
Oh, wait, go on the sofa. Go on the sofa.
Oh, sofa,
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah. There we
Hey
go.
Yep.
guys.
All right. I'll let you take it from here, Katsu.
Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys doing?
It's a fantastic day to have a magical girl in our studio.
Mm-hmm.
So just like all the other people that we've interviewed, we like to start it off with, who you are, what your group is, and what is your goals? Just introduce yourself.
Okay, well, hi. I'm one of the two leaders of the Magical Girls. My partner is Aoi Sakura. Our whole ideal is, peace, nice things and whimsy. We actually hosted a meeting today with a lot of nation leaders and group organizations just for everyone to introduce themselves, what they do. I wanted it to be like kind of a networking thing where people who were interested in what anyone had to offer could go and talk to them. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that was actually very. I was very surprised when that meeting happened because I was just building our little headquarters and like 50 people pulled up. How did
Oh
you
yeah, I'm
guys?
so sorry.
How did you guys manage to get everyone together like that? That's a
So
pretty big feat.
see, my thing is, I didn't expect for that many people to show up. I just DM'd a few nation leaders. A couple were in my server already, and this is not metagaming. I just had them, like, be known about the meeting. I was told that that was allowed. So I just told them where we were, what the meeting, that the meeting was happening, and more people just showed up.
Yeah, that was honestly super surprising to me that that was able to be organized, and that really shows how much power the magical girls really have in getting people together. So what do you guys have planned next? You have all these people and all of these organizations that now support you and know who you are. What are you guys plans for the future?
Our plans, we want to maintain peace. I'm sure you guys have heard of the situation with the infected. We want to make sure this is not shade at all. We want to make sure that like any future situations that happen can be resolved through talking first instead of going into um kind of extreme measures. That's just our goals.
Well, if I could add on to that, I mean that is a noble goal. I'd be honest with you, but I heard so I've tried to actually this might sound really bad, but I try to interview the infected, early on of today and day one and day two, and not gonna lie, they seemed incredibly aggressive. Gonna be honest with you, they almost tried to infect me. I
I
nearly got away with my life.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
See,
it
they
was.
came and they spoke to us. I don't really remember if they were kind of like, I wouldn't say that they were aggressive to us, but maybe it's because we were magical, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
I have been hearing complaints about them from other people. So
Yes, it's.
if they were villainous, yeah, it could have been,
Oh
you
no,
know,
they almost.
justifiable, but like
Mhm.
it we could have talked. They could have moved before being killed.
There were a lot of anonymous sources claiming that these guys were trying to like basically almost like kidnap them and actually be part of their like little colony. Their whole
Mm.
philosophy is like to protect like this one big flower on the moon. I think it's on. I don't know what anyone is really doing in it. I think One Nation was able to make sure to keep us safe, and yeah, but a lot of people were almost getting kidnapped in a way. I'm pretty sure a few of them were getting escaped and everything. I mean, like it was just a terrible moment. I mean, oh my goodness.
Oh,
I
that's
wish I had a
bad.
recording ready because I do have footage of that, but I was not expecting you to bring that up. That was a hard day for all of us, to be honest with you.
Mm.
Yeah. On that note, one final question to lighten the mood a bit. Thank you, Kiato.
Sorry about
Um,
that.
if push came to shove, right? Who do you
Mhm.
think would win a completely non-violent stance off out of all the nations? And you
Out
guys
of
were the
all the
judges.
nations, I would have to say, besides us, of course, maybe Maya's nation, the person that went before me, I think that they have pretty neutral stands, you know. Um, I don't think they'd be in the way of anything, of course.
Mhm.
Hey, I think them having an entire art district, they have a pretty good chance at winning that dance off. I think we got to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
But yeah, is there anything else, Kiara?
What are you guys' plans for the future? Actually, like, what are you guys planning on doing if you don't mind asking, or telling?
What we plan on doing?
Yeah. If if,
We
if that's public
want.
info, if it's all right.
Oh, no, no, no. It's public.
Okay.
We want to
Okay.
be able to prevent, like I said, we want to be able to prevent situations like that. Like maybe with less aggressive people.
Mhm.
We want to be able to make sure that no one's executed, without trial
Mhm.
or without like
Yes.
talking about it. We want to make sure that everybody's able to talk things out before acting.
Mm. Oh wait, I heard that you guys are gonna be doing a concert. Is that true?
We do plan to have a concert. We
Oh
do.
my goodness.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so excited for this. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I'll be sure to
Of
be there.
course.
Oh my, do you know like exact date or do you have like an estimated date of when this is gonna happen?
We're gonna start building our venue day 3,
Day 3.
so probably end of day 3 or day 4 for sure.
Okay. Okay, that's great to hear. Well, it's nice having you here. I appreciate you
Of
being
course,
on the show with us today. Again, I know it was a last minute thing, but like I appreciate you coming on here. Thank you.
of course.
All right, Katsu.
All right.
Oh,
All right. Are we going to an ad break? Or are we going
we could we
straight
could
to
go we could go straight to shop puns if we want to.
all
Is shop
right,
puns
let's
out
go. Let's
there?
go
Let's see.
straight.
Shop
Where
puns,
where
you
is he
there?
at? Where is the main man at?
Hey, shop puns.
Shop puns.
Okay,
He's
we might
oh, he's
actually
deafened.
he's deafened. Okay, you know what? We might actually just cut to the break then in that case. All right.
Cut to the ads.
All right, we're
Ads
gonna cut
save
to the
us.
ads. Oh, wait, nope. Nope, Shop Buzz is here.
But
Oh, yeah, Shop Buzz, get over here right now.
all right, all right. I know
Oh
you were
my
all waiting
goodness.
just for me. I'm
Yeah.
the main show. I'm the main star, of course.
This is
Yeah.
the man of the hour right here.
Hell yeah. Well, it's nice to see you, Shop Buzz.
Nice to see you guys. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're probably the main man of the day. A lot happened in your nation, but let's get the main thing out of the way. Who are you? Who is New Miami? What's up in the crater? What's going on?
All right. I am Vice President Shot Puns of New Miami. New Miami is a continuation of the old Miami back on Earth. We represent the old American values back on Earth. We are all about business, trade, and partying. That is what we are about. We love business and we love to party. That's how it is in the City of Lights.
Oh my goodness. That's pretty
Oh
cool.
Yeah.
yeah. I think we're gonna just start off, with the questions that I've been seeing in the live stream about, the infected. Would you like to explain what happened with the infected and what you
Well,
did today?
I think we've explained it enough, really.
Yeah.
Galaxy and I, we
They
explained that we did explain that a bunch. We were at that leaders meeting. He explained that to everyone. We don't really need to dwell on it too much. It was already taken care of. It was already explained. If you need it explained to you, you can just ask around. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows the straight story at this
Yep.
point.
I think we don't need to
Yeah.
worry anymore.
Sounds good. Yeah, it will definitely be in our newspaper, and we'll spread the story around to those who don't already know what's going on.
hmm
Let's see. We also heard that you're all about protecting others. Could you tell us more about that?
Protecting others? Hmm. Now, I don't know who's saying that, but yeah, I mean, if you wanna come to the City of Lights and chill with us, I mean, sure, we can have you under our wing, and you can be a resident of New Miami, and you'll be totally safe under us. I guess
honestly
you
could
could
see that.
say.
I really could see that,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah, no, because I've seen a lot of people around just chilling, honestly. I was like at the beach in New Miami, like you guys have like a really nice
Oh,
beach there. I don't
man,
know if there's
our
like
beaches are the best,
yeah,
and
that's what
best
I'm
on the
saying.
whole moon. I'll tell you. You
Oh
guys
no,
should come
absolutely.
on. You guys should come on over someday. You know,
Oh,
chill on a lawn chair with an umbrella right over you.
no, that's what
Beautiful,
it,
beautiful beachfront.
no, exactly. That's the thing. And you guys are all about also about peace. So could you tell me more about that actually?
About peace, I mean, yeah, war and conflict is bad for business. I think everyone can understand that.
Mm,
So if we are at peace, then more trade can flourish, more business can happen. 'Cause, nobody wants to be fighting, because fighting, you're not going to be able to trade with that person anymore, you know? They're like, if you're going to war with another group, now you can't trade with them. Now you can't do business. Now you can't be respectful gentlemen,
mm-hmm.
you know? So peace is a great thing, and we love peace in New Miami. You know, New Miami, we just want to trade and party. That's about it. We
That
don't
was
want to be fighting people, because then
mm-hmm.
we can't do business.
No, that's honestly, I totally agree with that. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of things about like just like you guys are planning on events and just having hosting parties. I think that's like sounds like a great idea. Do you think you
Oh
guys
yeah.
are going to be collaborating with other nations regarding that kind of thing where like, where you
I
guys throw
mean,
these
we'd love
specific events?
to. We'd honestly love to collaborate with
Hmm.
other nations. I mean, we could definitely set something up for an crater-wide party. I'm just
Ooh,
saying
that would
that
be
might
great.
happen. Narrow flare, hit me up, man. We can do something. Come on, let's all party. Let's all party.
Mm. Well,
Yeah,
that's great
but
to hear.
we can definitely see. I can definitely see collaborations in the future for
Okay.
crater-wide stuff.
Yes, that sounds amazing. Thank you so much about that. That's really good information. Do you have any last questions
Right.
by any chance?
Uh, hmm. Trying to think. Hey, I don't really have anything much to say. I think I've said everything about New Miami. Just come over, party, and
Mm-hmm.
trade. That's about
Mm.
it.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
honestly,
great.
I just gotta say one more thing. I love Ametropolis papers. I love them. I love them. This might be
Oh
favorite
my
news
goodness.
group on the moon. What?
No, no, I
Yeah.
just thank you. That's great
You're
to hear.
welcome. Love the papers, man. You guys do great
Mhm.
work over here, and I expect even more great work in the future.
Yes, of course, of course. Thank you so much. I appreciate the thought.
You're
That's
welcome.
amazing. Well, time. I think I think that's pretty much it for this part for shop hunts. Our next person in
Yeah.
line is gonna be one of the leaders of Orion. There's a lot of things we want to say to him, but before that, we're gonna cut to an ad break.
See you.
Guys, you're killing me.
You're watching this tape. That means you've been selected to participate in Project Icarus. You see, the sea has reclaimed the land, and life has become inhabitable on our beloved planet Earth. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, the United States government has selected 10 of our cities, all varying heavily culturally, but all distinctly American, and constructed hubs that maintain said culture and preserve a piece of all of us, to send throughout the solar system and to start anew. Huh, well, looks like it's you guys' time to shine. Our time is about up. Go forth and colonize the solar system. Don't let the American dream die.
Fun stuff, right? Hello, citizens. I am President Galaxy of New Miami. As you saw in that video, our great city was one of 10 chosen to help represent the old American government. Now, I'm not terribly concerned about upholding, well, most of those ideals, but I am concerned with representing everything that makes our city so great. New Miami will be everything and more that the old city was, a place of commerce. Thank you. A constitutional republic where you can represent the people of New Miami in the government. A cultural hub where you are the beating heart of our city. Or simply, a place to kick back and relax. Fellow settlers of the moon, the City of Lights has been reborn under the stars. Join us and open your own business, shape the future of our government, or just simply have fun. Welcome to New Miami.
Fly me to the moon.
Okay, and we are back. Nice to see you guys again, and I hope you guys like the ad break. Okay, and today we are here with one of the leaders, the leader of Orion. Hello, Nero. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
Doing great, doing great. Today was a long day, but a great day for all of us. So,
Mhm.
what is Orion all about? Let's get straight into it.
Orion. Oh, well, we're a nation that we center most of our decisions around our culture and mainly just around following the stars when you look up at the sky. You
Mhm.
know, when there's no map, when your compass doesn't point north, the only way to get around this rock in the sky is to look up, you know?
Yeah, no, I can see where that you're going at. So, are you guys like I'm pretty sure you guys are a nation, not just an astronomer group, right?
Yeah, we're a nation.
Yeah. I think. Oh, sorry. A nation of astronomers is more like the idea.
It's kind of like there's a religious aspect behind
A
it
religious
where,
aspect.
for example, when we kind of rely on the stars to a point, it's kind of in a way a worship kind of thing for the people interested in our culture.
Mhm.
We do host some sermons every now and then with some very talented people. Shout out to Milk, by the way, who has the voice of an angel.
Mhm.
We've been playing them every now and then, and I believe the people do quite like it, which is what I've been aiming for.
Okay. Okay. No, that's great to hear. So, what do you think makes Orion great, by the way? Is it the
Orion, well, I feel some people out there will probably think I'll go straight to the numbers, but numbers are one thing and organization is much more important than numbers, in my opinion. And I feel that's where we're going right now.
Mhm.
Because I feel we've done quite well in the first few days, making alliances, making friends just around the place, just trying to be a friendly force.
Mhm.
Because I know there's been some issues where people are like, "Oh wow, Orion, they're a large group, right? That must mean they're evil or something." But that's not what we are, okay? We want to go around, make sure everyone's having a great time. Shot puns, I heard your shout out. You know, we can organize a party, maybe. You know, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no.
I think a party would be great, honestly. I think that would be amazing. So,
Mm,
so you guys are about religion and stars. So I'm guessing
mm.
you guys have a lot of things to do with amethyst. I guess you guys are really itching for amethyst as well.
Well, we would love some amethyst, to be fair. I'm not sure
Mm.
what the whole availability thing is, or if amethyst is, an inflated kind of thing, or, like diamonds, for example, where they're
Yeah.
lab grown. I don't know what that's about, to be honest.
Or
But amethyst would be nice to have, maybe
mhm,
just dotted around the place. If the spacesuit thing is real,
mhm.
we'd love some
I
spacesuits. Maybe
yes.
not even just to go out, but they're quite stylish from what I hear.
So I've heard rumors. Okay, so from anonymous sources from LCI. You guys were mentioning something about there's like rumors about under your specific land that there's actually amethyst reserves possibly there. Could you tell us more about that, or want to clear that up possibly?
Well, if Amethyst was here, we'd probably be using it in our build, to be honest.
Really,
To my knowledge.
really in
If
builds
any
and
of you
not.
know anything about Amethyst on our land, I'd be very happy to know about that.
Hmm.
But no, to my knowledge, none.
Okay, because people are wondering specifically LCI as well. It's just like the amount of land, comparably speaking, in the crater has been a major point of contention, is what I heard. In day one specifically, like that became a big issue specifically with how large the build you guys are doing. Is that
Mhm.
something you guys have in mind or anything like that?
We have started constructing a build, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, don't take this the wrong way, but of course, with more people requires more space. And if anyone is listening, I'm very happy to discuss potential territories and stuff like that. But please come to me first or our head diplomat, Biz Antonia, if you have any concerns, rather than, spreading it about or any potential rumors. That would be splendid.
It's just relatively speaking. I mean, compared if we, I wish we could pull up a map. I mean, specifically with how much LCI has in terms of land, and we will notice is that about more than 50% of the crater is owned by Orion. Is that any potential of concern or anything like that? Are you thinking about doing like a merger or anything like that, possibly?
I mean, I believe 50% could be a bit of an overstatement, in my opinion, at least compared to the build. We could get that updated if you guys would like. But I reckon we did have a meeting on day one when I believe we accidentally showed up and kind of kicked New Miami out of that spot, which my apologies, by the way. No idea about that. But of course, we had a meeting discussing here, like, territories, which section would go to which person. So I've not heard anything about that. Again, please come speak to me if you feel like there's any issues. I'm a very open guy. We're a very open nation. You don't need to be afraid, really.
Okay, so what would you say would be your military stance then in that case?
Military
like-
stance, okay. So, of course, people are going around creating alliances, blah, blah, blah. But to us, people are first. Our people are first, then I'm second, and then it's the rest of the people around us. I will gladly work with the people around us if we can find a common ground.
Okay.
For example, one of our citizens, they got into a little bit of trouble, which I probably will not talk about because metagaming. But of course, we do need to protect that said person. And of course, yeah, people are first. We'd rather not go around causing issues, going on the offense. We'd like to remain neutral, especially in politics and stuff like that, just so it doesn't look like the biggest nation, for example, is taking sides and put other people down. But yeah, that's generally it.
All right. I mean, that's pretty good. Thank you for these insights, honestly. So, what are you guys like plans for the future then? In that case, if you don't mind asking again,
Oh, I mean, honestly, just kind of go with it, I suppose.
Just
We
go
like
with the flow?
to continue with, continue keeping our citizens in check, continue making them feel welcome, continue making other nations aware of, hey, we're here, we're not hostile, we love to work with you, perhaps.
I think
And
that'd be
just
great.
generally, of course, our architects have an amazing view on how the build looks right now. And I'd like to get that finished before anything might go down, because you never know how
How many?
how things might go on day 3 and onwards.
So you guys are prioritizing building this whole mega structure, right?
I mean, that's the main build for sure, but of course, other stuff like resources and keeping all of our citizens safe is the number one priority.
So you're telling me that since all the focus is on that specific build, no one else is doing anything but building that?
No, that's not true. We have other people, such as our diplomats, our lovely
Mhm.
diplomats going around, talking
Okay.
to people. We have our, builders. We have specific delegations. Not everyone's
Okay.
working on the build.
That's good to hear. Thank you. This is really good insight. That's the thing. You guys are, this is honestly great information. That's the thing. It's like knowing more about Orion because it's like I wasn't able to really talk to you guys for much and everything. So like again, I appreciate you guys being here today. I think this is really good insight. I hope we could do this again sooner.
Well, for sure. Thank you for having me on.
All right. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
All right. So, I believe that concludes the rest of today's interviews. Is there anything you want to say to the camera, Katsu?
I mean, hey, that's a wrap. Hey, for our first, live stream session, I think, this was absolutely amazing, and we plan on doing this more often. We would love people to continue wanting to come on and speaking
Yes.
their thoughts on what they have
Absolutely.
going on. Please reach out to us. Our
Yeah.
server is always open. We just come see us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I have to add on to that. If you guys have any ads at all, any video ads, please let us know. Please let us know because we will totally add it into these interviews or into the ads so that way you guys can have a face in this show. I think that'll be great. Again, I hope you guys and anyone who's interested in doing interviews, please let us know. We will totally love to have you guys live here on the Amethyst paper or the Ametropolis paper. So yeah, again, have a good day.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.